Or 5 back of the regiment. We're going to see some juxtapositions here in the next few games, but the Cats want that Jean Rougeau trophy. Back-to-back would be great after last year. We're underway, battling in the corner, along with Captain Desnoyers, Mercier, and Ryan Chudzinski. Back to the blue line. Across the paint it goes. Jettleson shooting, scores! High-rising wrist shot. I don't know if that was deflected. Just inside the blue line over the right shoulder of Jacoby Weiner, and just like the game on Sunday, where St. John got 3 quick ones, Cape Breton on the board at 1:55. Time of the goal, ushered off
a bit of an odd bounce on the dump in there on the corner, made it hard for the Cats defender to get a hold of that one, and the Eagles jump on top of it, and they work it from low to high there, get a shot off from Jettleson, like you said at the point, and it's tipped in front by
number 8 on the year. The Cats are 6-1. 5 have been by 1 goal. Along the blue line, loose puck intercepted by Binkley. Back to Mutrin, the drive, saved by. Here come the Eagles, 8:10 remaining, 1-0 lead. De La Dudante through center, almost intercepted, stepping over the line. Raoul Boilard, they score! Quick shot! Wow! Boilard came in, and it's a 2-0 lead at 11:58, time of that goal. Raoul Boilard, number 17, getting goal number 14 on the year.
Yeah, like you said, Marty, his 14th of the year, and it's a nice, smart play there. He picks up a puck there, loose at center, and he walks in, and a quick from out to in, little toe drag release there, and using the defender's shin pad as a bit of a screen, like I said, confusing Weiner on that one, a bit of a late reaction for him, and he beats him on the far side low glove, and now the Eagles, who have looked really good in this one up to this point, are up to a 2-0 lead against the Cats, and where the Cats look like they got to maybe make some adjustments here.
Blyle won't shoot, dishing it off to Fortier-Gendron. Desnoyers slides in on the wing to Blyle. Tommy Blyle trying to get a shot. Moves to some open ice. Comes in. There's the drive. They score. What a shot. Tommy Blyle. 2-1 at 14-11. Imperceptible release. Tommy Blyle, Aiden. What a goal. 14-11, as I said. Time of the goal. Tom Blyle.
Oh, and he's fired up, and plays by him, and just so good on his edges. He stops up right there, fakes out the defender, gets around him with speed, and wires that one. Just low blocker on Hamel. What an amazing shot there by Tommy Blyle, and he lets the crowd know it with a big celly, and the Cats get on the board here, getting their first with 5:49 remaining in the period.
Yeah, that ties him with David Savard as well for all-time points by a defenseman in a Moncton uniform. Both he and David Savard. Game 60, Chicoutimi as well. They're in Shawinigan late. A beautiful trip in the corner. Caleb Desnoyers. Play goes up ice. Cornforth over the line. He's got Mercier with him. Blyle in front to Mercier. Loose in front. Can they jam it in? Where is it? Another play in front. A drive. It's into the middle. Drops it back to Depatie. Great skater, number 44, across to Max Belen, not shooting. Depatie, one-timer, low. Stick save Hamel on that one-timer by Depatie. Chip shot high. Nice outlet pass. Depatie to Gabe Smith. They're over the Cape Breton blue line in front of the net. There's a shot. Pad save. Hamel and a beauty. Wow. Off Veroni, he went low, and it flies out to center. Blyle amazingly keeps it in. Rolling on the blue line. Kupek in behind the net, airborne puck, side of the net, another drive. Hamel makes the save. Here come the Eagles through center by D'Italien. Tornes, top of the circle, Desnoyers. Desnoyers now full stop, looks around. Desnoyers at the side of the net, Smith in front, Mutrin scores! Power play goal! Teddy Mutrin, 2-2. That one coming at 7:19. Great work by Gabe Smith. Mutrin parked at the right post and tapped it in. Might not have gone in the first time. The second crack it did. Cats are on the board, tying it up at 2-2.
Well, that's going to be the 29th for Teddy Mutrin, and it was only a matter of time, Marty. They had tried going down low, cross crease there a multiple amount of times, and it eventually finds the stick of Teddy Mutrin, and the persistence to keep whacking away at that rebound and make sure that one crosses the goal line. It was tough. They had one waved off just the shift prior. They bounced back with some determination to tie this game up, and who else but Teddy Mutrin getting his 29th on the season.
It's loose to the front of the net. Cape Breton man-to-man. Are they watching the Cats very closely? Back to the blue line, Max Belen. There's the drive. Scores! have to wait and see. Mo LeBlanc, the referee, rate would be a 3-2 Moncton lead, 5:23 to go. I didn't see it happen too quickly, Aiden. Let's have a look.
Well, that was just such a tenacious effort by that line, Marty, and they end up eventually getting it back to the point to Villain, and he chucks one on net, and it's Ryan Chudzinski there as he crosses center ice there in the slot, and he'll get a stick on this one as we get the side view there. It's a little bit out of frame for our look, so we can't really give you an assumption on what we think this will be, but the officials are down there with the iPads. They've got the headsets on, and we're going to get a look here on Wild Vision. It doesn't look too bad from our vantage point, Marty. I don't know what you
Down the wing, tried to get it. One-timer over the net. Gabe Smith poised to get that shot away. Chudzinski all over the ice. Has the go-ahead goal so far. Veronin in front to Smith, a shot. Hamel flopping down on the post, makes the save. Centered in front, it's loose and cleared away by both Guimont and Fortier-Gendron. Fortier-Gendron through center, great skater. Empty net, Desnoyers back to Lounsbury again. It's in the net. Preston Lounsbury. Again, Desnoyers could put the puck in the net, but why not give it to the open guy? And that's always number 20, Preston Lounsbury. What a breakout by Adam Fortier-Gendron.
Well, it starts there with Teddy Mutrin choosing to take the body along the boards, and it frees up space